Welcome, guys. Wednesday, new week. After a week being away, finally we have some push and we some positivity coming into the market. I'm gonna point out some obvious things today. I want to start with the bits because that's quite heavy on my mind right now. I'm seriously want to take out this whole wall above us. I'm gonna go straight into it. And then use a small retest and carry on. I really don't want to go lower just because we are holding the previous swing already and the low what we settled on 111k that I was yapping around for weeks, was not for a month already. So right now we have a quite nice regain on 1 hour already. 4 hour I seriously want to go and close above 115. That's what I seriously aim. If we're gonna go higher than that, then August, that was 115.6, I guess. Yeah, area. I want to regain that, and then eventually that's gonna be the pop of the highs. If you're gonna do that, so far, great regain. But eventually we need to pay attention as well on it because today, the freaking orange man's gonna speak, and I don't like that when he open his mouth. So be aware that we seriously can get volatile either way, both ways. So be aware of that. So far, this is super great. This is good. We are getting into the pocket of the bits. We are not even pulling back from it. So that means we are getting it quite nicely through. And yeah, right now it's Pac-Man mode. Let's go. So far. Then, of course, the shorts max span starts to pile in. We just had the first one on 115. Now it's on 116. 113 is on the longs. So far, we are far away from it. I don't want to get close to that one. Either way, just aiming to go higher on it because there is much more liquidity on the upside than to the downside. Not much to say about the long and short ratio. We are kind of switching between the longs to shorts. So I'm kind of aiming that we're going to do from tomorrow a bit more on the shorts. That they're gonna stack because 1 hour is already a little bit above 50%, and the lower time frames start to get as well flipped on it. So let's see. I'm seriously aiming that we might see some movement on it, and I seriously want to get so much more short into the piling up while we're gonna go higher. So let's go. I want that as a fuel. Then of course the liquidity pocket that's seriously above the 116 what I'm aiming. So getting that's gonna send you to 120. And I seriously want to have that finally to get 120 and then maybe start to look for some shorts. So far, I'm seriously want to pop the highs, but let's see how the cards gonna play out from today. It's gonna be quite interesting. So yeah, so far I really want to hold 111. Then looking at the RSI, we are quite neutral right now. So we've been oversold weak, but half into the oversold area. Right now we pull up, so we are in the neutral area, and let's see how far we're gonna go so far. That's on a 4 hour, but 24 hours is gonna be, yeah, it's a little bit more on the weaker side. So that's still fine. We still have some potential to go higher to get into the overbought area and then see what we're gonna do on the structure wise. Alt season, we dropped to 37. As I've been mentioning, from the 60 area that we get into that, the first leg up always, we're gonna get some rejection from it and we're gonna go a little bit lower. And I've been aiming for 35-ish area or 30 as lower as it gets, and then we're gonna send it. So interesting stuff gonna happening from, I guess, today or from next week. Let me put the bits on so I can keep an eye on it on the second monitor. And now we're gonna go on the charts. I wasn't here, but I saw that happening, and I was been mentioning that we've been into that freaking pocket to the downside on the wicks, and we've been grinding it. That's gonna be pop one on another day, and we have a really good 4 hour close right now. Awesome. So we had that pop, we send it to 121, and right now we just falling off. Literally, I want to go as close as possible to 14 again, or even lower. Let's see. If not, we're gonna pop again. Then that's not gonna hold any more than 24. It's gonna be on the side. So seriously, right now, if we're gonna be over here, then that's the level that I want to go to as low as possible. If not, I mean, if we're gonna see another leg down, then we're gonna see wicks around 24. And to be honest with you, I don't want that. I seriously want it that it's gonna collapse and we're not gonna see it for a while. But let's see. There's still some things to go on. And we still have 6 months of trading area for in the bull market technically, right? Our other board was kind of in the squeeze. Quite potential was a really good squeeze. We had a buy signal that got stopped out and sell signal right now. That's the technically was really good counter trade. Perfect. And yeah, trying to regain the whole structure right now, and we did. We popped the high, so that's great. That's super great. Right now, the only thing what I'm aiming for is coming back even to the weekly and then send it. That's the only way that I'm looking at, or even go straight ahead. I don't mind. We got the test twice already on August, so that's not gonna hold us quite heavily anymore. Happy about it. Flip that, then 120 is on the table. I'm not even aiming for any other resistance on it. So that's really, really good. So far on the liquidity, we have the big pockets above us. We still didn't reach that one. So that's why I'm aiming that we might go and do the leg up. And then let's see if we're going to pop the all-time high or not. But so far we're grinding through the leverage 100 axis, 50 axis above us. So yeah, longs are stepping in. Good. I like that. I was kind of aiming that we're gonna do the one more leg or some V bottom potential on here. But we had a really nice recovery from it. So it was a little bit grindy area over here and then we popped it. So that's great. Either way, it's good. Good stuff. Large caps, eventually, yeah, Bitcoin driven market right now. So yeah, we are getting into the 60% area. That's good. Shitties are picking up and alts will send after that as well. So great flip. I like that. Now, my favorite one, as I've been mentioning, from this area of top, we had a quite nice drop off through the whole market. Right now, we start to pick up. Either way, we can go a little bit sideways on stuff. That's still possible. Either way, Bitcoin can go even sideways right now, but we still regaining the high. So we're going kind of grinding-ish to the upside. So this is still good. And technically, this is the area that you should buy in any kind of category of crypto. You should go and see which one is as the lowest. Privacy. Now is the perfect opportunity to buy any of these shitty coins that are in privacy. And they might perform and to do another leg up because they will. They used to be on freaking 89%. So there is potential into them. I like to see quite a bit of moves on them. And DEX exchanges as well, quite good possibility to buy something. And gaming start to pick up. Right now on the daily, we're a little bit more in the negative, so that's even good to take some points in consideration because lower time frames starts to regain already the lows. That means I'm gonna move it a little bit lower, let it load. That's gonna be heavy on the algorithm, so wait a little bit for it. As you see, it's already on 12%, right? So it's a good indicator to set it up for yourself. Compare that with your own list of the tokens that you are trading. It's a seriously game changer to pick up as low as possible coins, or even if you want to short something, then take out the tops and see if which one is overdue for correction or a pullback. So that's a really good guidance. I use that quite a lot in my trading and in my setup, quite a daily base. Technically, every single day I'm coming into the onto my charts. I'm checking it if something in the market happens, but that's a really good indicator to help you out on to see which one is are quite good to pick up, keep, or invest into it, right? If you are into the crypto. If not, you can change it either way to a different forex equities of communities, whatever you like. So all things are the same. And of course, my own little bit portfolio that I'm looking at. This is not all. That's kind of the main ones that I'm doing it. And some are just pure for the direction. So Dixie fall off a little bit from the 73%. That's a quite good for Bitcoin eventually. If the dollar dumps, that's fine. Then Bitcoins might pop up. And what do? Of course, we are picking up already 22% overall. That's great. Secondary hype's gonna follow as well because that's been already below minus 51. So that's great stuff. That's if that start to pick up, then the rest gonna follow as well. Also in per and the rest of the small coins. After all, the old alts and everything else. So great stuff. I like that. AVAX, good pick as well. And Injective, I bought quite a lot of them through the weekend. I was away. I was quite a lot investing in it, and even I have nice average rate on both of them. So yeah, quite heavy right now. Trio, it does its own thing, but let's see if we start to do some bigger moves on it. So yeah, it's a really fine and good indicator to help you out to find any tokens, any positions for investing, or either way shorting the market if that's possible. If we're gonna be really over like 90%, because we can't do that. It's been so many times we've been even on 100% almost. So 99 was the highest, and there was what's the red one? Meme coins were no 100% even. So all possible to find the good entries on them as well. So yeah, that's a good stuff. I'm not really using the portfolio position percentage. I don't care about that. Correlation, not much key on it. I'm just on the flow score, most of it. So that's the thing that I'm kind of following. Yeah, it's quite neat, in my opinion. Anyhow, moving on. I'm expecting that gold's gonna pop as well, just because we are kind of doing this shitty thing. If we're gonna see something like this, then we might pop. I'm not sure if we're gonna pop the all-time high. We still can do 3.5 on it. So if we see some movements to the downside and holding 3.3, then yeah, next leg up is gonna be either way. We're gonna pop one of the previous highs. Not sure if the 3.6 gonna be on the table, but I'm gonna be happy to be surprised of it. But that's holding quite nice as well. And the bots is doing this thing as well on it, so that's great. Total tree start to pick up as well. Holding the 958 area that I've been mentioning last week, I guess. I think so as well. Technically, it should be a little bit lower, but I like that aim. And let's see if we're gonna hold the fractal, and even we're gonna break out from it. That would be really nice for the whole season, of course, that we are waiting for. All good. Wix Gold, we've been mentioning that as well on some of the streams a couple days ago as well on Apple, Tesla. Smur was mentioning that's had a quite nice pop, and it's going for. So that was a nice buy over here. Let's squeeze, really good. Let's see if we're gonna pop the high, and then of course the rest gonna carry on it. Not much to say about it yet. We regained the whole gap what we left behind. So far, nothing major. And the dominance, that's going to be much more interesting. A little bit grindy positioning right now. I seriously want to pop into 64 and then dump the shit out of it till 56. Let's see if that's going to be on the table. If not, if we start to roll over, then of course, technically I'm aiming that Bitcoin's going to pick up and the alt's going to go even ballistic. That would be nice. If not, then Bitcoin might be doing some sideways move and the alts can pop a little bit. I'm not aiming for anything else than that. But let's see what the market is going to give us so far. But it's quite nice and it's good in positioning right now, so far, in my opinion. It's good that we are aiming for the highs right now and not the lows, because that will be a little bit more, not hectic, but painful to watch struggling for a couple weeks, I guess. If had a bearish retest on the dominance, So far, it's holding it. It didn't go that far from it. And that one started to pick up as well from the lows that it created. Yeah, was kind of a good one, actually. Retest of that previous swing failure. That's good. And holding the 3.5. So technically, and that's a little bit scary, we are playing this freaking fractal. So I'm seriously aiming to get a pop of it, not really going sideways. So far, as the fractals goes for, I seriously want to pop the 4K and get over it and finally put the ETH on the map. So, but it's good. It's nice. It's doing this thing. You don't want to lose the lows from it right now. Just regain any kind of 3.9. Yeah, above 3.9 level. That's going to be the good regain. I guess, yeah, either that block right now that you fail from it of the levels, that's going to be nice regain, and then go for the weekly. That's not going to even hold you because we've been retesting that twice already. So I don't think that's going to be even a problem. But nice, perfect play of the fractal. So that's going nice. BNB at the pop, all-time high, quite heavy as well. So if someone caught that, great. Time to take some profits as well on it. So far, yeah, Trio had a small dampu. I've been mentioning. This can shit a bed with my position on it, but either way, let's see how that's gonna play out. So let's go over on Bitcoin. That's for now a little bit more interesting, and I have some coins to go and carry on and go over it. Potential some positions. So far, freaking nice regain of the weekly and previous daily open, close above it, perfect. That's for our close. It's really great. We close above the previous swing, so technically we're doing what we're doing: low, high, higher, low, higher, high. Continue that. That's gonna be freaking perfect. I mean, we can come back and do something like this. That will be really awesome and send it to the previous weekly. Then that will be really epic because the alt's gonna follow as well, and most of them they're gonna have some nice pop to the upside. And so far, we're kind of doing nice or okay-ish on them. So good stuff. I like that 4-hour close so far. So regain of August, it's a cent, and then you seriously want to go above 116.6. That's my aim. Previous swing fail. Daily wise, same thing. That even a little bit higher. That's 17. Yeah, 17.1 area that I want to pop and regain the previous range. But already we start to turn around on the oscillator, so I'm happy about it to see it. Yes, we still can go one wick down or leg down or whatever, still possible. But so far, if we start to close daily above it, above the 15, that's great regain. That's a bullish one, and the next one should be nice as well. 12-hour, I like to look at that one as well much more lately, just because of the chop and the small price action on Bitcoin. Have a little bit more perspective into the market. It had already reversal, trend change, and positive cash flow. RSI was quite low, and we hit to the T, the 111 area that I've been yapping about. So finally I can stop talk about it. Regain every single position right now on the high. That's 115. Off we go. That's done. I really like it. And right now, if we're gonna see any cash flow crossover positive, then that's a no-brainer. But that's gonna be above the August, I guess, if we start to close anything. That's great. That's really, really good stuff. I like that. Technically as well on the liquidity bands, a little bit above us, or 4-hour, we already grabbing them, I guess. Yeah, we are getting into the core. So right now, I seriously want to push it a little bit higher, because every single time we came to the core from the before we have failed the whole structure, we rejected from it. So right now, I seriously want to go a little bit higher, close anything above August on the lower time frame either way, and then we can start to see some small pullback and then continuation. That's what I'm aiming. I seriously want to grab that. That's going to be a confirming to go either way to 120. That would be really awesome. Finally to get that. To wreck all of those shorts. Algo master as well. Yeah, we didn't create any new order blocks below us, so unfortunate. But still, that's still good hold. I like that. And if you see starting to go higher, that's gonna be a little bit not an issue, but struggle to get into it. So we might see something like this. Couple of attempts to it, and then we finally gonna pop it, I guess. I'm not sure if we're gonna do it in one go. Would be really, really key to watch it. Definitely. And of course, the regain of the 4-hour point of control. That's as well quite a lot of volume to the downside. But a little bit on the high time frame, it looks a bit better, in my opinion. So we got into that low volume area, kind of holding it. Don't want to even go lower so far. That's neat. So that's Bitcoin so far. Let's see how we're gonna play out the next 4 hour. And we have how much left? Almost 8 hours for the daily close. So that's gonna be interesting daily close, definitely. And I guess we're gonna see some trend change as well on it. If that's gonna close higher. But August shouldn't be that big issue for us to regain. Now, our lovely hype had a nice dip as well. Still freaking bullish. We didn't break anything on the high time frame. Let me put it over here like that. It's gonna be much more easier. We didn't break anything. We're still holding the lows, the low what we settled in June. That's great. That we don't want to break. If that breaks, then definitely Q4 is gonna be on the table. But then we're gonna break the whole freaking high time frame structure. We don't want that. For now, if Bitcoin's gonna pop the August, then that one's gonna go definitely ballistic as well. Right now, we still have the reversal on it from previous close on the daily. If we start to go higher, close anything above the Q3, off we go. That's not gonna be even an issue because then Bitcoin's gonna move and hype's gonna move together with it, even extremely aggressive as well. So that was a nice bounce from it. So far, we're holding the lows. Previous daily open, really nice, and now we're waiting to go off. So far, I'm still aiming. I'm quite heavy on hype, even heavier than on the Bitcoin right now. My first TP is going to be 46.9 area-ish. Just because that's going to be the band as well coming together and we're going to get into that heavy resistance. I really want to have some TP taken. So far, I'm going to ride along it. And as well, on hype, we are getting into that liquidity band, and I like that it starts to flip it already. So trading above it, that's great. Bitcoin doesn't do that yet. Hype start to form the formation to go and regain that on 4 hours. That would be really, really lovely. So 12 hours, we are getting into that, and the daily, yeah, still not. I want to regain that on 12 hours and then trade above it, something like this. I want to see that. Then it's potential going higher only on it. For as well, not much to say about it. It's gonna follow hype. If hype goes, then Pur is going as well. Eventually, had a nice dip. That was really, really nice buy. This structure over here. That was really nice hold and buy on it. So potentially, yeah, regain August and off we go. And I seriously want to go again to yearly and see some potential to go and create any higher highs from it. But that's going to happen only when hype's going to move as well to the all-time high. So that said, injective, we mentioned that as well in altcoin chat. June was was my call to hold it, and I bought shed loads around that area and even a little bit higher. I was quite positive of it, and we are holding really, really good on this structure on the 12 hours. So I like that. Potentially flipping even August or March, one of those levels. then we're gonna go and see if we're gonna retest the weekly open. That might bring us a little bit lower again, just because that's gonna be the first retest of the previous weekly, and then holding ALGO is gonna freaking send, and finally we're gonna get to that 16.8 area I've been aiming for quite a while, and this one is still doing the whole freaking bullish flag or whatever how you want to call it, right? So higher it is, didn't break anything to the downside. I'm much more happy about it. I was worried a little bit that it might will do, but it didn't. So great stuff. Holding June, perfect. Yes, we can go even lower, but I seriously don't want to be around the Q3 anymore. I just want to send it and get over it. But who cares about me? Market makers gonna do their own thing. So far, 4 hour looks even good, and daily as well. We're holding the swing, and I really like it. And we are already starting to cool off on the oscillators as well, so that's kind of no-brainer for me to ladder into it. Same for AVAX. I don't know if you realize it, but those charts are freaking similar, right? Okay, I'm gonna stop. So same thing. That one just hold not June but March levels, right? June and May. So even better. That was even much more heavier into laddering. After I saw the reversal on it, I was like, fucking yeah, let's go. Nice push. And regain of the previous August even. That's one of the few ones. So that was great. Right now holding the weekly, even perfect. Regaining, freaking go. That one's gonna send. That's definitely Q4. It's easy for it. Yeah, there's not much to say about it. I like this hold, even what we did on the 15 area, and right now even the area of the 20 bucks. Perfect. Perfect. There's not much to say about it, and we still have shitloads of liquidity to grab to the upside. So if that goes, again, regain the August, yeah, that's gonna pop. That's why I'm aiming for Q4. That's gonna be the 20x is gonna be taken down, and then of course we can go and do a pullback and finally go to 31 bucks. So yes, that's my aim on AVAX. Quite heavy on them. Injective and AVAX as well, of course, and hype and per. That's a no-brainer. Sui, I didn't ladder much into it that I wanted, but that's still great hold of the previous swing. Eventually, yes, we broke the structure on it on the daily. So I'm a little bit cautious on it. I seriously want right now to regain August, and then I'm gonna buy a little bit more on it. Don't mind the TPs, that's from the previous swing, from the previous trade, but so far, yeah, it broke this hip. So I'm seriously watching it for regained August, and then off we go on it. So far, either way, this formation on 4 hour looks okay. Still not perfect and a bit sketchy. Yeah, if it goes lower, then of course June again retest, because we didn't do that perfectly. Either way, it was always front run it. So June, and if that's not gonna hold, then fucking March, I'm gonna put all of it on it. I guess that's gonna be all in. I don't think the Sui is gonna go to Q2. That's gonna be horrendous for it. Either way, 4 hour regained the 150 axis and took all of them out. Still, there's potential to go a little bit lower for it. Of course, to grab all of the shorts, longs, sorry, and then go and do some damage for the August. Because that reject August perfectly as well. Same as Bitcoin. Right now, we're holding only on the previous daily. So I just want to see a little bit more price action on it before I'm gonna do something with it. Again. Now, Farty. Lovely Farty. Did it load? Yes. So, as been mentioning, I guess last week and even week before, holding February. That's why I was saying to the guys as well in the altcoin channel, and we did it quite perfectly. Yeah, we went a little bit low on the wicks. I don't care. The hold matters, and we did it. We retested even it, and right now, the only thing what I'm seriously want to see it's trading above June. Not even only Q4, because I don't care about that much about it on this coin, but June. I really want to trade it above it. Use above this hip, because technically we regained this by doing this twice, and we reject it a little bit heavier as well. And right now, to see any strength into it, I want to do something like this. To see that full flag kind of formation, whatever how you want to call it, but to hold a little bit more strength into it. But so far, still good. If you're not gonna fail in February, then everything is perfect, because eventually, if you're gonna come lower than 0.8, that's the lowest close, 0.8, then we're gonna start to break the high time frame structure. And to be honest with you, not really keen on that, to do that. And yes, I'm looking kind of for this structure to form. So doing that for June, right? This fractal, and then one more leg, and then send it. That will be quite good for Filecoin. And let's see how it's gonna play out. So far, it's holding it and perfectly, even twice. So that's already confirms that level is quite strong. Together with the daily on it, I like it. There's not gonna be a lot of shenanigans coming out of the Trump's mouth today. Then the market's gonna be all right. Let's hope for the best, I guess. Now, render. Still have that small position from this low. I really don't know what to do with it. Let's see. If we're gonna go lower, I'm gonna add to it. But so far, I'm not really king of trading render. I'm already in quite a lot of positions. But let's see. That was a quite nice of regain of Q2. Either way, you fail that, you regain it, double test it. That's nice. And again, most of the coins gonna need to regain August. That's your key to go higher and to form any formation and structure wise to the upside. So if you see something like this, right, on the low side, then we might pop the highs. So that's what I'm aiming on most of the coins after regain of the lows. But it's still good. Holding Q2 and Q3 together, technically, on this structure. That's really nice. Solana had really nice rebounds. After the loss, the structure, I was quite skeptical about it when I was looking at it through the weekend. But nice regain. Fail of the August. No brainer, and then hold of the weekly. That's good. So far, again, regain of August. And then yearly. You seriously want to see yearly finally to be regain again. And then you're gonna see the all-time high on it. So far, it's okay. Link had a really nice hold of the 15 level. So that formation over here, we didn't even lose it. So that's good. So far, we didn't even retest the previous daily. Quite strong. August regained, pull back to the weekly, and so far you're off. After you're gonna go through the August, that's not gonna even be bothering to hold you. You might see something like this. Pull back, retest of August, that would be nice, and then yeah, take over the December level. That's what I would like to see. Any regain of December again, off you go. Yeah, that's gonna go and pop, definitely. So yeah, nice things coming up for us so far. And we went a little bit higher on the bids. I'm looking at it. So we took some of them. Quite nice. And what I want to see actually is reload. Yeah, see, they're buying. That's nice. Good. But footprint is much more interesting. And we took quite heavily. That's really nice. And sold part of it. No matter. I like that. I like that hold. Yeah. Cool. So far, so good. I like the footprint of it as well. Either way, coming lower and retest the 114, by all means, that's fine. And off we go again. But still, if you see something like this as well, and I've been looking at it for quite a long time, print off. If you get into the box of the wall, right, if you want to attack, and they start to move it higher positions, that means they want to go and get the price quite higher than they used to get. So that was your first magnet, and then they start to pull it higher. So eventually you want the price to go a little bit higher as well. So that's good, because then when you get to that point, you start to regain this hip if you have any close above it. So that's great. You want that. So I always like that, instead that they pull the wall as a pussies and leave the whole empty space over here. I like that, because then you have a continuation into a magnet of positions and liquidity wise. So I like that a lot when they do that. So that means as well, it's not artificial. So it's not the bots but setting the wall, but it's real people and real traders or market makers to do that, right? I like that. It's more natural that way. It's always good to know. So yeah, that's all fine and dandy. And there are some coins that I'm quite interesting as well to pick up. For example, Cookie eventually, and that's really be fucked up, because we broke this whole freaking structure on it. So I'm not really big on it anymore. I lost quite a lot of money. A lot, I mean, position. Anyhow, still, if we start to regain, okay, not only this local price action, but I seriously want to see it above 0.16. So that means coming up, right, and then pop the high. Why? Because we have still the resistance on it, and then do something like this, like this, and pop it, right? That's what I want to see. Something like this, eventually, and then pop this high. But then, of course, without the freaking failure of the whole high time frame structure, because this been quite heavy on it. I don't like that. I don't like that we holding only on this area. But it is what it is. I'm trading this only for fun, nothing else. So, oh yeah, we lost the floor on it. Anything else, guys, that you want to look at it? How is this doing, by the way? It had some nice pumps, right? It's nice. Holding. Mamo. What's that? I like this already. Holy fuck. I've been trading? Huh? Okay. I think we've been here. Fucking hell, what's happened here? Fuck, that AUG is open with ballistic on it. And you didn't even retest that shit. Holy fuck. Yeah, what do you want me to say? It's all time. Yeah, it's blue sky breakout, I guess. Without considering the wick. Jesus. Yeah, there is not much to say. It's up only. It doesn't even retest anything. So, I mean, yeah, wait for it to come back, but it doesn't even want to come back. It's going to go higher. So eventually right now, what you're going to do is fill the wick, I guess. Yeah. Something like this. Come back maybe and continue, whatever. Or have a deeper pullback. But so far, if you miss this, then there is no need to step in front of it even. I will not even do that. Because right now, August you didn't retest, daily you didn't retest, only previous weekly you did, and the daily and the weekly has been retested. Nothing else. So any lows from it, you want it as deep as possible just to have a better entry. But I don't think you're gonna get it because you still didn't do that over here. So Q3 and all of the rest shenanigans, what is left behind it. So yeah, watch it, but you might be lucky on the 1 hour if it starts to come back. Right now, forget about it. It's not even coming back. This was quite good area. Weekly open, retest twice. So if you missed that, then I'm sorry. Jesus, this is really off the... Yeah. So now you just want to retest of the daily open. And you can take a small position as a scalp on it, but nothing major. The weekly's been tested. Coming back, you might come back even to previous weekly because it's not going to hold you anymore. If not, max what you can get out of it is the daily. I'm not sure even you're going to get to the August monthly level. Yeah, it's of the run. So filling the wick, yeah, 16.6. That's the 0.22 cents. So yeah, it's off. It's gone. Not much to say about it. I hope you are into that position already, somewhere from the lows. So take the profits. Take profits, madame. Deep. In a while. And fuck me. 0.10 was your low. March and Q3 failure, regain, and now you seriously want to do some damage to August and June to go higher. So this, what I've been doing before even the fucking August open, and we had this dump, then this is what you want to play out, or either way a little bit higher. This is what you are aiming for. Otherwise, the last leg down, you want to see it till 0.11. You do want to break this low. If so, you're gonna go even today a yearly. And I'm not sure if that's gonna hold. To be honest with you. That's why I want to hold 0.11. And flipping June and August together, off we go. May, front run May, or definitely 0.17, first TP. And then, of course, the 2 pockets still is in place. So that's deep. From DeFi, okay. Validation and negative view on see on Bitcoin for okay, Nufix, for what do you mean? Use locally or bear market stuff? Locally, all right. Locally, it's gonna be quite easy. So, what you don't want to see is another failure of August, right? If you're gonna come into it and you're gonna start to week below and failing weekly, right? So if you're gonna see something like this, start closing anything below the weekly, I seriously don't want to see that, because then you're aiming to go to daily, previous daily open. That's been tested already. That's not gonna hold you. What's below us? That's easy. That's this pocket over here of liquidity. Yes, it can be grabbed, but the only issue with it is if you start to grab that and you're not gonna have a big recovery as in buyback on it and close anything above over here somewhere, and you start close something over here below 110, then I start to worry a little bit if you're gonna go lower. That means it's not bear market territory at all yet, but coming close to 100k again, bro. So that means we're gonna do something like this for a couple of weeks, month or two maybe, right? And then you start to hold this area again, one more pop, and lights out, I guess. So from locally, we went to a little bit too much high time frame. But technically, I don't want to see this again. right now, what I want to see is either way, gonna go on 4-hour or 1-hour close above August. That would be nice. Yeah, to a bear market. Yeah, sorry. I was exaggerate a little bit. So 1 hour, I want to see any close above August. That's great. Pull back either way to weekly and then bounce from it. That's what I want to see. Doing this, that's not really bueno for me. I like that hold, and I would like to keep that as well as it is. Leave the liquidity what's below us as it is and just continue. That's what I'm aiming. So far, we kind of regaining structure to the upside. Why? 4-hour close above the previous daily. That's a great stuff. And we close it above the 115.3. So up it is. Still, we're gonna close anything below this area over here. And then start to failing. So far, it's good. We might even do this, right? Range for a freaking while. So that will be as well okay, I guess, for the alts. They're gonna start popping left or right. But to be honest with you, I seriously want to go a little bit higher, wreck all shorts, or even retest the weekly. That would be much more perfect. Come back August and then do the bigger range and then pop. That's what I would like to see a little bit more. A little bit more strength into the market. Yeah, exactly. Not range to anything. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's kind of the aim. So far, I guess we're gonna see a little bit more information after tonight when the fucking orange man's gonna open his mouth. How volatile it's gonna be the market and what we're gonna hold. Any hold above weekly, that's perfect. Failing weekly, that could be a little bit sus, or we're gonna go and do some sideways moves, right? I would like this sideways. Either way, in this below August and above 111, or between weekly and August, previous weekly. So either way, it's going to be here or here. One of those two, I would like. I prefer a little bit bigger range so the alts can go ballistic. Well, let's see. That's what I'm aiming. And where's that fucking penguin? Over here. So I've been mentioning that as well in my previous stream. There are two positions I'm kind of key on. The one around 0.3 or 33, this area from this structure. A little bit risky, but it still can play out and we still can go do some bigger things. If we're going to start to, of course, that's about Bitcoin sell-off. If Bitcoin start to lose the 111 level or area, then that one can go a little bit harder and get into the 0.2 or either way lower to 0.01 or 15, whatever, how you can call it. So this is a little bit more risky positioning. This is much more safe. Still, it's holding, so that's good. Let's zoom in a little bit. How structure-wise we find. Oh, that was quite good hold actually on this. So we didn't break it so far. That's good. You want to see that. And technically, we're trading above August, but it isn't that still perfect. I seriously want to regain the weekly, and then you start to do any higher highs from this formation. And then only then you're gonna go higher. So far, you are grinding it to the downside yet. You still are fine. Still, you're gonna start to break this this area. Everything is fine. So far, you're holding it. So soon, check soon. Those names. What do we have here? Jesus, that's gonna be some DJ shit, right? Oh my fucking god. uh, the fuck is this for a grind? So I like to punish myself. I can see you like that. All right. Anyhow, high time frame, and I'm gonna be a little bit painful for you, but high time frame. The only thing what you're doing is bearish retest. That's one, right? And you might do another one, but there's nothing less to say. That's already like 55% of the moves. Anyhow, if you get one of those freaking lows, then you are still fine to do 55% on it. But that could be a bearish retest again because you're still breaking the structure to the downside, right? Regaining anything above 0.22, that means you seriously need to close anything above this. You start to change first structure. Continue that. You need to close anything above 0.18, and then only then you have change of character, right? So far, you are aiming for bearish retest. Either way, it's gonna be 0.20, or right now, what you are right now is 0.18, 0.22 or 0.18. So kind of the play, but still, yeah, that's not really a good looking chart at all. But I mean, it all depends where did you bought it. If you want to be honest with me, then tell me. If not, I get that you bought it somewhere over here. That sell-off, that's worry. That's seriously worry. Don't know what happened here. Right range, I would say around this area. Range sideways. Okay, yeah, taking low fee. I'm gonna check low fee for a second. Yeah. 2 year come. Okay, but are you scalping it to the right direction, or are you just providing liquidity to this chart? Yeah, I got so. I thought so. He's showing his ID on coins. Yeah. Well, be careful. You are quite of a salt as well on a daily, but I mean, and 4 hour, you seriously gonna retrace from this area. That bearish retest of this structure, bro. So far, okay, locally, if you freaking scalp this shit, then the only thing what you are aiming right now is to hold this. Coming back into the 0.16, then you could have potential continuation for the next bearish retest, right? You don't want to freaking lose that. Wow. It looks like, fucking my, looking at the, I mean, you could retest again the daily. That would be nice. That's even on point. Yeah. But then, as low as you want to go, technically not, but weekly it's your saver. Yeah. That's what I will aim for. Those lows. Momentum today. Yeah, today that's been quite good. The whole run up was quite good. I don't know what happened there, but either way, it's retest of the August was really strong. And that's what's gonna happen as well on most of the coins. If you start to flip August, retest that and you send that, yeah, that's gonna be a strong level as well. So be aware of it. But that's quite nice that in this roundup. But yeah, make sure you get the daily retest, or either way, as low as you want to go is weekly. You don't want to go again to August or to this sideways shit for ages. But yeah, have fun. uh, I'm not touching it again. Why? It's such fun. Like, fucking hell. Okay, let me those are great shit to trade to after. I mean, you trade them mostly for fun. That's the whole idea with me as well. That's what I'm doing. Mostly, if I'm bored of Bitcoin or something, I'm going and trade those shitties. But that's nothing major or special about it. I don't expect much from it. All right, this lo-fi. Still not much to say about it. It's just constantly still didn't break out from it, right? To give you an idea what I'm talking about. Bearish retest, and somehow it's fucking failing the structure. You do want to get lower than 0.01 or 0.19 area. You don't want to close. I mean, you technically broke the structure already on it. So this, from this high, this broke the structure, and you didn't regain this high with this swing. So you still aiming to go lower on that. Technically, yes, you can go lower as this, but you don't want to, because then you start to get a little bit iffy and scary area. So far, you want to hold the 0.19. And the only thing, if I will buy any of this BS, is if I'm going to see something like this. Regain of this high, hold as high as possible, and then aim to regain this, pull back, and then off. And then you're going to buy this freaking low, this structure. That's what you're looking for a perfect regain of this this whole down movement. So far, it's iffy as fuck. I didn't even switch. Yeah. June. Jesus. August. Failure. March. There's something going on this much more sell-off. I really don't like it at all. On a local time frame, you seriously need to regain this block and hold it. So that means it's going to be exact the same thing what I've been mentioning over here. Yeah. You don't want, after regain the high, you'd want to go and get lower than this block. So this should be your freaking support if you flip it. Yeah. Yeah, I will not touch it. I seriously, how do you get those coins? Where do you find them? Yeah, I will stick with per. Yeah, that's better. This is the only, and that's the only thing what bothers me. From this high, it was your regain of the higher high, but then you failed that. Second time. Weird shit. Popular. Popular? Where? On this move only, I guess. That's in where? Day 724. That's last year. Sui Echo. I will not bother with Sui ecosystem. I will bother much more with maybe Hype or ecosystem or Solana instead. Sui ecosystem. I mean, if these are the Sui ecosystem, then good luck. Not really much to gain from it for the long run. Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna fucking even pull up as higher as it is. Because to be honest with you, it didn't even reach the February, the key level of the fucking failure of this. So that's already 2x, and then you need to do you're gonna have a pullback from it, another 2x, and then you're gonna fucking maybe pick up. There need to be some miracle happening for that one. Yeah, I bet only deep. Yeah, I agree. I agree. That looks a little bit more better and safer. especially with this uptrend already. Yeah, 80% of those ones not gonna even get to the all-time high. So I will worry, or I will focus a little bit more on the common one, or like not that shit, yes, but much more on alts like top 200 or whatever, what you're gonna find there. But or stick with the most common ecosystems, or like a little bit older ones, like Solana, for example, right? That's a little bit more safer, I guess. If not, switch over to Hyperliquid. Yeah, M405. Yeah, definitely. If you start to continue this uptrend, then yeah, holding the lows at least, you still didn't regain your previous high. And either way, the higher from that, but yeah, $200. You forgot the minus $100. Because that one, I mean, to be honest with you, listen, let me pull up something. Array. Listen, I mean, that's a really, really good and perfect downtrend, right? That's perfect. What do you want? Minus 100. That would be fucking awesome. Not that far away. But yeah, it's holding by a thin thread. Yeah, I'm seriously thinking to give you advice to cancel that Telegram group. Those groups are fucking 99% scammers. Tits in ass. I like that. Tits in ass. Maybe I think you got a little bit more potential to ask over here in the group for some potential coins to invest into it than that fucking trading view. Trading Telegram group. Jesus. It's in. Yeah, this is fucking shit. Look at that perfect fucking rebounds from 2.2. Bearish retest of this whole fucking structure. Either way, the list price. So, yeah, that's done. Forget about it. That's not gonna exist next cycle. At least I fucking hope. So not much to do that. This gonna fucking do something or? Okay, then it's good. If you are not trading it, then it's good. Then it's good. Then I'm happy. Yeah, this as well. Like either way, this worry me. I mean, not really worry me, but used to be quite good back in the days. But it's done. Time for some new blood, I guess. Right? Oh, what about this? By the way, nice. Regain, failure, hold. Really good. Yeah, troll. Yeah. Yeah, it happens. But most of the times they're pump and dump, so you need to be like spending shitloads of money to get one coin right on the pump. So, Crow. Oh, that could be interesting. Still in the range, holding the lows. That's good on Crow. Surprisingly, actually, holding it quite nice. And so far, unfortunately, this could be valid. I'm gonna draw now. Why? Because from that pullback, it was fine till you fucking close below on the second low. So technically, it's a bearish one right now because it's been, yeah, you sneaky close below on the fucking weekly. So yeah, you still look for some pullback, or either way, you still can regain that, right? Close anything above here, have a pullback, hold this as a reserve flip, and then off you go finally. And maybe this one get close to 0.5 and either way 0.6 area. That means those highs before you're gonna aim for the all-time high on it. But so far, that could be the play. Let me have a look on the daily or on the, yeah, that could be a little bit go higher. That's fine. If you get that position from here, then it's fine. 4 hour strong. You hold your previous swing. That's nice. Off you go. You're gonna start popping this 0.15. I'm not sure if there is much to hold you. Maybe you're gonna see some bearish retest on it, but then you seriously aim for 120 area pocket. Yeah, this one's going off. It's good if you hold something from the lows, but this is what I will aim for. Definitely first take profit either way, just because like from the low already it's, yeah, 150%. So profit, reload, off you go. And then definitely first bigger profit will be around here. The first bearish retest of the previous structure. Yeah, those are the levels, I guess, in my perspective. How is this doing, by the way? Ooh. Oh, look at that. To the fucking T. That's nice. Uh, yes and no. We failed the previous low like that. Now you seriously need to hold February. You don't want to close anything below February. Either way, you are incoming into the super fib. Fine. But if you go lower, not even close to February, and then off you go. Regain Q3. Again, try December. That might be the finally case that you regain that shit because you've been tested it quite heavily, and then maybe another failure on the yearly, and then on the next leg up, I'm gonna do the flip. So this, it's not gonna be an issue. Something like that maybe, and off you go. But how many times do I need to tell you that those TP levels, the fucking do the T. Nice. Nice, nice. Technically, I don't want to get overwhelmed about it. Technically, what you're seeing right now, if and only if you start to regain December, you're gonna see change of characters. Could be possible. So you need to regain December for it. Would be nice. Ooh. Oh, that was nice. This is freaking perfect hold. Oh, if that's not gonna do another leg up as this, then shit. Yep. 1st February. Oh, this. Oh, wait. Let me fucking delete this scribbles. That hold was really perfect. And regain of the August straight ahead. I guess that's one. Fucking hell. That's one of the only ones, a few ones who had that quite nice and strong regain. Please load. Yeah. Yep. Fucking hell. Okay. Nice. Right now I will aim for something like this. Flip the weekly. Zik. I remember that. Yes. Might be wrong about it. This all? What the fuck? Oh no. Is there anything else? Gate maybe. Oh, I was there. Oh, look at that. Ah, told you, I guess. I think we've been talking about that one. Failing. That was the sell off. Right now, bearish retest. Going back, still holding the Q3 and the previous structure as we've been mentioning. Right now, you seriously need to carry on. That's gonna be a little bit easier just because of that retest of all of those levels instead of February. So any regain of August right now, you might do stepwise and do the one leg up till the December because you didn't been there since the failure. That's gonna be your first bigger pull off over here, and then off you go. But that TP over here, that's a major one. Definitely. Oh, look at that. Who is here? Bonk. Bonk. Every single time I hear bonk, I think about the Looney Tunes or something like that. Okay. Good. Nice. Okay. I like that. I like that regain of this freaking structure over here. That's good. So far, holding Q4. Really good. Flip. Fuck yeah. Bonk is doing some nice price action over here. Look at that. Japanese Google. Bonk. And does that... Wait, what's the name of it? Hentai? All right. So far, this is really good hold of this hip. Great stuff on Q4. Right now, you seriously need to regain August to go and do some damage to the upside. You do want to go lower on that. Yes, it's possible. But to be honest with you, grinding it to the freaking downside and holding it again on the lows looks a little bit iffy. Still possible, but I seriously, if something major would happen right now, I want to hold this. Let's say 23 cents, right? I'm going to call those zeros. And then go for the December again. Because that shit, it's been only once retested and we failed from that, and you really need to regain that. And technically, what you're going to do, I mean, obviously, is going to be the big ass fucking flag, right? Continue after continue after continue. So, yeah. Still good. I like that flip over here and holding that. But either way, on the daily, the oscillators are kind of aiming to go higher or reverse either way on you. So that's good. Yep, I like that. Oh, Jackie's on that segment. Oh, poor Jack. Poor Jack. Continue going now, isn't it? Oh, shit. Ooh, this is gonna dump on you. Oh my fucking god, look at that. What happened here? Yeah, so far, first bearish retest of the first swing, M pattern swing. So first reversal. That's the second one. And this is your third one. So those are the front run it. Those are your TPs if you are into it from the lows. And happy days. Take that. Technically, be careful because this formation, I seriously don't fucking like it. Why? Because they can freaking nuke you. Similar to what they did over here. Right? Nuke, up, and nuke. So far, so good if you're from the lows, holding everything. Technically, it didn't been that effective retested, right? Let's see. No. Once, two, yeah. August been hold quite heavily, so that's good. So far. Weekly, yeah, you went through it, you didn't come back to it, so any break of failure of the daily, you're gonna go lower. So you don't want that. You're gonna do or weekly or again to the August level, because apparently this Jesus, mine straight lines. Apparently, this is the low that's been holding for quite heavily as well, and then you might have a bigger movement on it. So far, what do? Bearish retest. What you're gonna do next? Bearish retest. What you're gonna do next? Yeah, let's say it's gonna be a little bit higher. Fuck it. If you're gonna get there. So take it as it is. Yeah, he is on fire today. Poor Jack. He's still in Japan, yeah. He's not gonna come back to UK. Forget about that. He fall in love. So he's the king there. So no, he's not coming back, I guess. I bet he's not coming back. If he still didn't come back, then he's not gonna come back anymore. He's gone. We lost a soldier, guys. Jungle forever, right? Yeah. The Japanese fever. Depends which part of the Korea. What do we have here? What's Hype doing? Let's have a look at my favorite one. Nice retest so far. If you're gonna flip the Q3, finally you're gonna retest August. We'll pull back on that one definitely, and off we go. It's all depending if this fucker is gonna regain August. Then Hype's gonna do exact the same thing. Goody, yeah. That's the next after per. That's the next better one. Is there a chart on it? Like that. Wait, is that the correct one? Let me check on Hyperliquid. This one? Yeah, it looks the same. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that regain, it's really good. As one of the few ones, sneaky close above the August, weekly open. If you're gonna hold the previous low, then off we go. That hold of August is really great on it. Yeah, I like that. That's close. It's a little bit iffy and sneaky, but it's still good. So far, you still need to do some more work to do to flip the August and Q3, and then eventually you need to regain your fucking previous weekly, what you didn't even touched it. But there's still more to it. It's a little bit too brand new and didn't form the whole structure yet, so be careful with it. Oh, why you not getting the green card, or what do they get there? Or you can what you can do is marry someone or your girlfriend in 2 weeks. Then you can be there like for free, right? I don't know how it works in the UK or in the Japan or whatever in those area. Could be funny if you stay there. You're gonna marry someone, right? Invite us, the whole MDX. Gonna be big ass party, boy. Very chill. Guess we're not gonna be allowed in Japan. Or some of the people. Me, definitely. I'm gonna be allowed to go there. Uh, Positive. Quite nice looking, actually. 1 hour doesn't look that bad. Like that. Like that hold. Yeah. Still, we have some room to continue. That would be really nice. I was gonna pop this high. August next. And weekly. Still, it's gonna be a lot of work. So I guess we're gonna do some sideways movement, and Hype's gonna do this. Definitely. Then one flush. And off we go. Yeah. Yeah. Technically, something like this. Looking at this fractal over here. But oh, be nice. Oh no, Jack. What you thinking, Jack? Jackie Chan? He holding the bits. I'm not scared with the bits today. Gigalong, yeah, bro. For fuck's sake, I seriously did some big money laundering shit through the weekend to add to the so many positions, like Injective, AVX as well, Per, Hype, fucking Bitty, Farty. Oh, getting. Yes, but you know what? They attempt to flip quite heavily. So for me as well, like if we start to go and regain August, right? And we're gonna do something like freaking from over here, bearish retest. They seriously gonna start to short the shit out of it, and we're gonna flip. Just flipping already, bro. Oh, really? Yeah, but on wait, which time frame? Yeah, see, they start to drop already, so that's good. I like that. Oh, that's a little bit quicker. Please. Yeah, nice. 24 hours. I like that. Yeah, see, they start to flip. It didn't do that much trappy shit, so that's good. I like that. But it's yeah, it's looking alright. I guess we're gonna do one more pullback and then off we go. Some coins to start to pick up as well. I like that. How is our lovely trio looking? Rough. Rough, 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 rough. Nice. Me like it. Ooh. 59 short. Yep. On 4 hour. We can see some potentials. How is the yeah. Volume wise? So the thing is, we're still not doing at all as close the volume that we used to do. So there's still some things cooking and coming our way, I guess. That one is still going lower, no matter what. But that's quite nice. I like it. You're holding it. With the Trump tariff shit, I mean, depends for which country or which positions and to who. Because he's sending so many tariffs that I cannot even keep track of it. And either he is not even keeping track of it because he's changing his mind every single day. So it's a guessing game. I guess. I don't know. But he's supposed to speak today. I don't remember what time. But he's supposed to talk about some bullshit today. So That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be volatile, definitely. So that's why I'm thinking, like, that's nice that we're having like a push to the upside. We regain stuff. So either way, we're gonna drop. We still can go higher, holding any stuff lower. I'm happy with that. He forgot already. Yeah, he forgot already. Yeah. He flip-flopping the shit out of it. uh, Jack, have a look in the meme section. I've been quite heavy, quite positive about him lately, I guess, if you can say it like that. Now, but so far, 1 hour, still continuation. Seriously want to close. Either way, low time frame, us 1 hour, close anything sneaky close about August. I'm happy. I'm fucking happy about that. Yeah, don't go too often. You will need help, as same as me. Yeah, mate. So yeah, I seriously want any kind of sneaky close above August, and then small pullback, fine, and off you fucking go. Oops. So far, we're not really fully off, but still regaining anything above, then that's gonna be great stuff. And that 4 hour close, golden, golden recovery already. I like that. VIX still piling to the downside, perfect. Let it fucking die. And look at that, guys. What's showing up? The buy signal on the next 30-minute close. So the hour close, we're gonna have the buy signal. That fuck, I think yes, that could be a counter trade, short lift as well, because I'm seriously gonna do something like that, or a little bit lower to the low of it and then continue. Yeah, something like that. And then we're gonna have a continuation. But first, it could be just because of the oscillators and all of the stuff over here that can cool off, go off, mid, and then go off, right? Something like that. I don't think that's gonna be the dump or something like that. No, not even close. So far, the short was a counter trade. So let's see how this is gonna go. Or we can do something like this, right? And then go higher, of course. Same possibility as that. But that played out quite nice as well. We owe it 2, 1, 1 counter trade, 1 real sell off, second counter trade, second and third counter trade, and then that might be the last one, or that might be even the winning trade after all, after a small pullback. Yeah, lower high, exactly. I would love that. After that 4 hour close, no matter what, holding daily, weekly ish, off we go. Yeah. Getting there, nice recovery, but of course we can get some shenanigans. So either way, after today, when this orange man is gonna open his mouth, we can wick into it, come back, close, and that's gonna be even much more powerful move. As the buyback is gonna be good on it. That means we really need to have a bigger buyback if we're gonna wick into the downside. When he's talking, fuck. Let me check. It should be 4:30 p.m. Washington time. So that's, I guess that's around fuck 22, 28 o'clock my time. Why US need to be pain in the ass with this fucking time? Washington, eh? Washington 4. Lots of taking this. In the same event? I don't know actually. I don't know why and what he's talking about and when he's talking about. I just hear it a lot of on Twitter that he's talking about. Wait, how do I change to like that? Okay, so that's good. Shit, so yeah, that's 10 o'clock in the night on my part. 4 p.m. Washington time. Jesus. That's gonna be before technically market close. Yeah, the last 4 hours before market close. Gonna be interesting. Yeah, believe me, that's the only thing that I'm considering with him. Not much good coming out of that fucking mouth of him. Anyhow, let's not talk politics, let's talk charts. So far, how do we look? Technically, if we're gonna go a little bit higher, or no matter what, we're gonna stay on 1 hour somewhere over here, because we still have, let's say, 6 hours left, right? So those are the last 4 hour candles. Let's see how we're gonna play them out. Yeah, aftermarket fuckery. Yeah, he does that quite a lot. That's why he's speaking that late as well, and before Asia Open. So let's see how they're gonna react to that one as well. But either way, I'm not really worried about that much about it, just because, like I said, from that low, the regain, right? What we are creating right now, the only thing, like, yeah, we can go lower, hold that, and have a continuation, or either way, wick into that pocket, and then just hope for the best buyback ever, and have a V bottom formation, and off we go. I don't think, I mean, I can be wrong, of course. I don't think we're gonna do fucking parabolic Bart Simpson to Q3 and defeat all this freaking structure below us anyhow, but it's still possible, but I don't think so that's gonna happen, right? So far, what we are doing over here on the low side possibility, I'm thinking that we are in this perspective over here. So the next leg up could be this, right? Either way, from any perspective, fail that and then maybe hold or do the bigger retracement to the downside. If that's gonna be the bearish one, then yes, I will agree after taking all that liquidity from here, because then you clear out the sky technically. So that's how I'm looking at it most of the times, right? Take out the liquidity or even do the higher close, come back, both sides wreck everyone, and then send one more time, right? But that's just wondering, or like imagination play. Could be. SPX like another one, breakout. Yeah. Yeah. There's V shape, V shape. 20 straight. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that would be a dream. Finally, yeah. Yeah. Hey, let's see. I'm not really lucky on it that he's gonna fucking say some bullshit or whatever. I don't care. Either way, I'm trading the market out this and structure wise. But yeah, considering that he's gonna speak, that means volatility coming in. If you're gonna see any bigger wicks or bigger volume coming in and do some sketchy things, then you know why, how, and where it's coming from, I guess, right? That's the only thing which you should consider. Same with when Fed is speaking, same thing. That's a little bit more sketchy for the market because you never know what they're gonna pull out and what he's gonna say and how the market's gonna react to it. Most of the times, we already react to it, so we already front run everything. And the rest, what's gonna be on and with the speech on him. It's just the people that react to him, also in retail. So that's the thing. Be aware of it. So yeah, anyhow, up it is. Why we had a nice regain on the 4 hour so far. We still aiming to go higher. Be aware on 1 hour that we're gonna have the sell signal coming in. That might go a little bit even higher or sideways. Have some pullback on it and then go and take some positions to the upside. I don't think that's gonna be the break of the whole structure and sending us to 110 position. Don't think so. Still, we can do sideways movements on it, how it looks like. So either way, we're gonna do something like this. All possible. I don't think we might break something below 111. Still, we are forming the structure to the upside, and we start to regain stuff. And watch out as well for sneaky closes above August. That's going to be key as well. Same what we had it above the weekly. Those were was in my intention really good and key as well on it. I was quite happy to see them just because that gives you a little bit idea to send it. And that's going to happening as well with August, right? Sticky close, pullback, weekly, hold, and off we go. That's what I aim for and want to see it. So yeah, that's going to be all. Still, keep in mind, we have some bits above us. That's the magnet. I like that they start to move them higher and higher. So we still can go and grab them even higher and break the higher time position. So that means the hip over here. I want to regain that to be lost. And then off we go because we're going to regain the August as well on top of it. So we still can come lower to this structure, retest 114 and go higher. All possible. I don't want to see anything breaking it. So keep that in mind as well on the what's the name? The Max Payne. Quite nice to keep a track of it. I like it. I'm a little bit more looking at it daily base, so that's really nice. RSI, it's fun to watch it, but it's nothing special. It's just when you're gonna be on top or on the bottom on it. That's more key to grab any kind of coins both ways. And like I've been mentioning as well, alt season, we're still not there. We're gonna retrace first, and then we're gonna pop the highs of it. So that's the thing. And if you like, if don't, it's up to you. Come and have a look on YouTube. I'm gonna upload those ones as well, those streams on it. So if you miss them, you're gonna see them over there, and as well, of course, on the MDX portal. So anyhow, thank you very much. Appreciate it. And now I will see you next Sunday. I will never not going. I'm not going nowhere on Sunday, so I will see you then. Have a good one. Pay attention for the volatility. Be aware of it and trade safe. Thank you very much. See ya on the flip side.